Hi, all. Jeanette here from the Neals Homestead. I've pulled together several different YouTube channels that are homestead related, and we've developed a collaboration of what's good about Missouri. Whenever I look at Facebook pages or sometimes forums and they ask homesteading question of what state should I settle in? What's the best state to homestead in? And I find that I rarely see Missouri listed. And I believe Missouri is a great state to do what we do in, to live on the land and to have a homestead kind of environment. Now, I can't say that I want everybody in the world to come and join me in Missouri because it seems like it's not all that crowded right now, and I want it to stay uncrowded. But I guess in defense of my state, I wanted to say what's good about Missouri. I was born in Missouri, and I've lived in Missouri my whole life, and I think it's a great state. There are 12 channels joining in this collaboration. Each channel will be making a video saying what they think is good about Missouri. And down in the description of their video, they will include all of the 12 channels, names, and links to their channels. And I would appreciate it if you would go out and check each one of those videos out and get a wide range of opinions of why people think Missouri is such a great place. We have plenty of lakes in Missouri. Water is not a problem in Missouri like it is in some of the western states. Whenever you drill a well, you can hit water fairly easily. Nobody controls the water at this point. Nobody measures the water that comes off of your roof and you collect. It's not against the law to collect rainwater. It's not against the law to pull water out of the ground. The terrain varies from grassy prairie type land to small mountains down in the south of Missouri and anything in between. I'm going to show you some clips of some sharing that my family did about why they like Missouri.
Hi, welcome to the Neals Homestead, and today we're going to be discussing the things that we like the most about living in Missouri on our homestead. I would say probably my favorite thing is that there's a lot of nature in Missouri. There's lots of trees, plants, wild animals, and fish. So if you like to hunt or fish, or like to get outside and enjoy nature and learn about wild edibles and wild things, then there's plenty of opportunity for doing that here.
One big reason I really like Missouri is because of its lack of control on our families. So many states just preach socialism, basically, and I believe a family should have the right to teach its children their ideals. And Missouri still is liberal with their control of the education. You can homeschool your children and teach them what you feel like they should do. Of course, you have to have some standards in education, but you don't have to teach them things that you know are wrong. And also, in line with the regulations, so far at least our county doesn't control everything in building codes and all that stuff. They have some basics which are good, but they don't control and require you to have inspections at every step of the way you're building a building, whether you like it or whether you don't like it, or what, you have to build it according to what someone else likes it. And I like our county in Missouri because they don't have extensive regulations.
I like living in Missouri because of the weather, especially snow. And I also love my school.
I've thought long and hard about what my likes and dislikes are about Missouri, and I'll share what I like about it. I think that's really important to me is that we have 4 seasons, especially with our growing produce for a living, our market gardening. What saves me the best is whenever winter comes and kills all the weeds And then I feel good whenever spring comes and it's time to start all over again. I like the winter when I get a chance to rest, and then the summer brings on lots of hard work. I'd say that my favorite season is spring, followed by fall. I like spring because it brings on new life. And after a winter of resting in the cold and nothing happening, I'm ready to go back to work. And through this hot summer, it gets a little tedious, but then fall comes along and gives me a good break from the heat before we have a cold winter. So in order, my likes are spring, fall, summer, and then winter.
I love Missouri because there's lots of fish and frogs. I love Missouri because my cousins live here too, and I get to play with them a lot. Get Molly down.
No, I mean...
Doggy. I love Molly.
We're the Neals Homestead.
And we love Missouri!
And we are finished.
What else can we do?
You're all fired up now, huh?
How about this?
Wow.